we have a new light heavyweight champion. No more Shama, Kama. So he lost at the International Women's Day. Maybe that's a sign, guys. I don't know. New light heavyweight champion, Ankalaev. Congrats. He did a really good job. If you guys are talking robbery, you don't understand anything from MMA. So let's not talk about robbery. That's completely BS. This guy won, and actually, he got this title shot very, very late, right? So I think we should give him some props. Even if we don't like him or we don't like his fighting style, we should give him some props. No more Shama.
Alex Pereira says, I think she should stop mentioning my name because her husband might get jealous. Shama. His coach says she should walk into sunset and give attention to her husband because she was splitting her time between him and Poatan for a year without anyone knowing. Worse than Bivol's ex. And then there's Poliana with his favorite ex shirt. What's he doing to these girls? Talking about Poliana Vienna, who had this shirt, I'm his favorite ex. Starting to notice these elite athletes have horrible taste in women. According to Beneil Dariush, it seems that Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier will be fighting each other next.
Right now, my understanding is Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway are going to fight. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's 100% sealed and done, but that's what I'm hearing.
This falls in line with Dustin Poirier's thoughts of fighting a legend in his final fight. Max is obviously a legend. Could see this being a pay-per-view headliner in late spring, early summer in New Orleans, probably for the BMF title. They like putting title fights, obviously, in the main events. They fought twice before. Dustin won both of them. Last time out, every judge scored it the same way. First 2 rounds to Dustin, middle round to Max, last 2 rounds to Dustin. The big difference was the power of Poirier. Every single shot he landed made a big impact. If Poirier fights Holloway, Gaethje could take on Arman Tsarukyan, and Charles Oliveira could take on the winner of Makhachev versus Topuria. That could take care of the top 6. Beneil Dariush was called out by Mauricio Ruffi after his knockout of Bobby Green.
This sets you up for a high-profile performance, or a high-profile opponent, rather. Do you have anybody in mind that you would like to face?
Absolutely. O que vocês acham? Las Vegas, me fala vocês. Maurício Rufo versus Dariush, talvez fight night. O que vocês acham?
Hey, Las Vegas, absolutely. What do you think? Mauricio Ruffi, Beneil Dariush, a fight night main event. What do you think? That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I was talking to my friends. I was like, man, I'm pretty sure he's going to finish him in the first round. And then he finished him like that. I was like, man, it was even more impressive than what I was expecting. So, I would say overall I was very impressed with the guy. As far as the call out goes, like, man, you know, you could call out whoever you want. I don't really care. It's like Dana, Sean Shelby, and Hunter. It depends on who they want me to fight, right? Because that's kind of where I'm at right now. Plus, if you're in the rankings, because at this point, man, there was a period where I fought a guys a lot outside of the rankings, and it didn't really move me that much forward. So at this point, I want the fights that are going to get me to the title the quickest. So that's really what I'm waiting for is to get that call and be like, okay, you're fighting this guy, you're fighting that guy who are ranked. That's the ideal situation. But if they call me to fight him, then so be it. Then we're fighting him.
This is the game we play. There's wins, there's losses. This is how it goes, you know? Shout out to Rufy. You did your thing, brother. I'd like to see you have success in your future. Obrigado. And shout out to everybody that rocked with me and came through this whole thing, man. I love all you guys. I thank you so much for supporting me through all this bullshit. But we're not done, you know? I feel like I just need some more time to get myself back used to being in the cage. We'll be back. I promise you that.
Boy out here still getting love. Let's go, Bobby.
Dana saw the scorecards and was not happy.
Got my heart racing under the bright lights. This cage is my stage. Feel the tension rise. With every punch I throw, I'm reaching for the prize. Step in the ring, hear the crowd roar. Gonna give it all, won't be more.
Next 4 cards are Fight Night cards, headlined by Vettori versus Dolidze, Edwards versus Brady, Moreno versus Urseg, and Emmett versus Murphy. Regarding the UFC having another show in Russia, in Moscow or St. Petersburg, Dana White says, let Trump sort it out first. We'll get that figured out. Trump and Putin got to figure it out. UFC has gone to Russia in the past for Oleinik versus Hunt and JDS versus Volkov. There's 2 Russian champions now in the UFC with Magomed Ankalaev's victory over the weekend. You have Ankalaev and Makhachev as champions, and then top 10 ranked Russian fighters include Petr Yan, Umar Nurmagomedov, Alexander Volkov, Movsar Evloev, and Sergey Pavlovich. Magomed Ankalaev says all the champions are clean, except for Jon Jones. He's a big cheater. We all know this. Jones fighting Aspinall in the summer is what the UFC is targeting next. And for Ankalaev, a rematch is what Dana seems to be wanting to do, a rematch with Pereira.
Yo, I was gonna say, I've been doing Spanish classes, and tell me how this sounds. Me ganaste el bonus de la noche. No! We're coming, baby. Love you, brother. You're the best. You earned it. You earned it. That hard work, brother. That hard work.
Paul Hughes will be headlining the PFL show in Belfast on Saturday, May 10th. It won't be against Usman Nurmagomedov, but somebody else in the lightweight division. Besides doing BKFC in Dubai, Alexei Oleinik also doing this arm wrestling match. Frank Mir got spinal fusion surgery, getting GFL ready.
Go buy your mama a house. Go buy your whole family houses. This money in your savings account. Go spend some money for no reason. Come back and ask for more.
I'm a fighter, every punch is a pledge. Dominating rings, the stones on an edge. Rock, an enemy in the zone. Pereira's on his throne. Our king let it be known.
Alex Pereira versus Magmenov Ankalaev.
Yo, I'm Andre Petrosky, undefeated UFC fighter, and before my grueling workouts, I drink Tatsu tea. It's made with matcha, used by the samurais before battle for energy, focus, and hydration. It's a sustainable source of energy and slow-acting caffeine. Look, I'm not an expert on nutrition, but I know how to put a mother to sleep.
He's out! He's out! Wow!
Being a UFC fighter, I have some of the best experts and nutritionists in the world, and they approve of this drink. Buy Tatsu tea.